Me too.
I swear I just had them. I swear I just had them. Does anybody, I swear I just had them. They were just in my hand. Just a few seconds ago. Hold on.
Your back. Look, your nose are on your back.
They're where?
They're on the back of you. There, yes, there.
Bruce!
Whoa!
I swear. I'm the president yet, right? Oh, jeez. Okay. So, hello everybody.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome to the Lake of Lakes, the home of 100 species. So, you guys are now, the second you walked in this door, you are now part of the Lake of Lakes. Congratulations. So, before we get started here, I want you guys to choose 3 things about yourself that will help you feel a part of our lake. So, 1, I want you guys to choose the kind of animal you are. 2, I want to choose a name for your animal. And 3, I want you to choose your job. So everyone in the crowd, I invite you to choose the type of animal you are. Does everyone have an animal in their head?
Yes.
Okay. How about a name? Everybody pick a name for yourselves.
Fred.
Okay.
And I'm a crocodile.
Okay. Thank you.
Fred the crocodile.
Okay, now have you, everybody out here, pick a job. A job, it can be literally anything. We once had an astronaut. It was kind of cool. Okay, so how about we go around the lake and introduce ourselves. So I'll start. I am B. I am a B. My parents did a great job, very original. And I'm a journalist. Does anybody out here want to introduce yourselves? Yes, you, sir.
I'm Fred the crocodile, and my job is to clean the Lake of Lakes.
That is a great job. We really needed you here. Thanks, Fred. Anybody else in the crowd? You, sir?
I'm a pterodactyl, and my name is Suzanne Plachette, and I'm a dancer.
Hey, Suzanne. Anybody else out here? You, sir, right there? A monkey? Can you go ooh, ah, ah? Can you go ooh, ah, ah? Okay, anybody else? Yes, you ma'am.
I'm a dragonfly.
Great to have you here. Thank you. Anyone else? Yes, you. A jaguar? A jaguar? What's your name? Jazzy. Hey, Jazzy. Anyone else? Yes, you? Oh my gosh, I
Whoa.
love unicorns. You know, we had one of those here before. He was a really cool dude. Okay, anyone else? Okay. Well, it seems that we all have a name, job, and an animal. So, it is a great day here on the lake, and I am so happy to meet all of you. Well, the sun's about to rise on this year's election day, and yeah, I forgot to mention, today is the most important day of the year. Most important day of the year, it's election day. We're a democracy. We're gonna have a president by the end of the day, or at least a new one. So we're, just so you know, we're going to do a broadcast here to our animals at home, okay? So, who's ready to start the broadcast? Great, thank you. Ready?
Yep.
Lights, camera, action! It feels so powerful when I say that. Welcome everybody here and abroad to the Lake of Lakes, the home of 100 species. We're just a minute away from sun rising on this year's election day, where one animal from every species gets to cast their ballot on official lake business. I am B the Bee with Honeycomb Daily, and I will be the moderator for today's town hall, where everyone has a voice and every voice is heard. Today's town hall is sponsored by sun. Do you like light? You'll love the sun. Good. Now, please put your wings, fins, and claws together for our two candidates. Pop the duck. And Goose the goose. Welcome our two candidates. So, within the hour, one of these two will be elected president.
King. I am running for king.
President.
King.
Did you read the job description? Said president.
Did you read the prompter? It says king. Or at least, sure. King.
You're still going to be the president, but okay. So, does anybody have a question for one of our two candidates? Anyone out in the crowd? Oh, yes, you.
What's the duck's job?
That's a great question.
Quack quack! Hi, I am Puff the Duck, and I am running to be your Democratic president here of the Lakes. Welcome. So feel free to ask me any question you would like.
Bruce, would you like to say your job?
What my job is right now doesn't matter, because by the end of today, I will be the king. And that is all that matters.
Yes, you? Oh, okay. Does any of you want to answer that question? What's 1 plus 1?
Well, 2, of course.
Most obviously, it's 3.
2.
3.
2.
3.
2.
3.
Quack 2.
Okay. Any other questions from our crowd? Well, from my sources, I'm told that we have one from Russell the Mussel on the broadcast. Hey, Russell. The Lake of Lakes gets dirtier and muckier every year. What will you do to stop terrestrials from trashing our aquatic environment?
Well, I'll answer that question. Quack, quack. So, on our lake, we believe in equity. We believe that everyone should be treated with the utmost respect. And with that, we must all play our part here as a community and make sure that we are cleaning up behind ourselves together. We must work together here on the lakes because we take all under our wheels.
I believe that it is not our fault that the lake is trashed. I believe it is the lake next to us. The lake of 199 species. So, I think that we should build a wall of the trash that they have littered our land with. And using that wall, we will keep them out and our land clean.
Hi. Any other questions from the crowd? Well, if anyone thinks of one, feel free to ask. So our next question from the broadcast is from Doug the dog. Our stray humans are increasingly out of our control, and while most of us serve faithfully, the rest are a growing concern. How will you address national security, including the stray humans?
Well, I think there are 2 answers to this. Answer 1, the wall of trash will help keep them out. Answer 2, we pecked their toes. Nobody likes their toes pecked and they will leave. Thank you.
Yes,
Quack, quack. Excuse him. Well, our humans mean so much to us. They come and feed us breadcrumbs and cereal. You know, they mean a lot to us. So we must communicate and believe that if we adequately work together with our dear stray humans, the things will work out here on the lake. Thank you. Quack, quack.
Well said, Puck. That is a well-deserved applause. Oh, you know what? I think I have a question for our 2 candidates. So, do you believe everyone on our lake is equal?
I believe all animals are equal. Some more equal than others.
Puck?
Well, equality is great, but equity is even better here on the lake. Because a bird of a feather, we all flock together. Thank you.
Okay, any other questions from the crowd? Yes, you.
How will the wall help keep the animal happy?
Well, if we build the wall, they won't be able to get past it. Walls work where there's a large thing of trash here, and B is on the other side. B cannot get in to this side because of said trash. So, if we build a trash wall around the entirety of the lake, no other animals can get in and litter in our land. Thank you.
Said wall is gone. So our next question from our broadcast is from Raoul the Owl. Many out-of-town birds have moved into the lake in recent months. What is your immigration policy for new residents, and why are they to blame for all of life's problems?
As I mentioned before, we take all under our wings here at the lake. So, being said, we will treat them with the utmost respect and welcome them here in our community. Not trash walls. No, it's stinking.
This is our land. We own it. We founded it. We live here. So we choose who comes in and who does not. No outsiders should be allowed in our land, or else our trash problem in the lake will only grow.
This is the lake of the lakes. We welcome.
Shh.
Any other questions from the crowd? Yes, you.
What is the goose's job?
Goose, what is your job?
I'm a politician, and soon I will be king.
He's not too great. Our next question is from Norm the Worm. Worm unemployment is at an all-time high. Delicious poop is at an all-time low. Why is this happening to our worms? And how will you address the economic recession during your term?
Quack, quack. Well, economy. We here at the lake will work together. Fair trade, communicate with one another, and as I mentioned so much before, we work together here. So, by working together, we can eliminate just, all this excess poop and just supply you with good resources instead.
Poop economics aside, the point is the worms have job openings. They are just not looking for them. They are being lazy. They are not finding the work that is out there. If they want poop, they must get it. That is my stance on the issue. We will not use lake money to make more jobs for the worms.
Thank you. So, yes, you have your hand up?
Why would we need food to help the worms? Well, our worms here at the lake, they like to dive through poop, to find treasures. But, sometimes they're not very lucky with that.
Okay. Yes, you?
So, if the lake is muddy and dirty, I could probably clean it up.
Yes, you could. That's why we appreciate every single one of you out here on the lake. Every job is important. Okay, so our final question from the broadcast is from Valeria, the bacteria. Hey, Valeria. Antibiotics are a constant threat to us microbes. What will you do to combat the growing number of antibiotics in our food chain and water supply?
The fact is, microbes are the minority. They are not the main issue here. You see, antibiotics are helpful to many, many animals. They keep us safe. They keep us healthy. They keep us alive. Whereas the microbes, maybe it hurts them, but they are not as important as the greater good.
As I mentioned before, aside from that quackity, we here at the lake believe that all have equity or are at the same level, no matter how small a microbe or how big a bird. With that being said, probiotics. We can replace our antibiotics with probiotics.
Antibiotics.
Probiotics.
Antibiotics.
Probiotics.
Antibiotics.
Probiotics.
Break it up. Don't you dare me. Now, any other questions from the crowd? I see none.
Probiotics.
Anti.
So it appears, unfortunately, we're out of time. So we'll go straight to our closing statements. Anything you'd like to say?
Once again, I am Puck the Duck running for your presidential candidate, yes, in our democracy. And with that being said, I believe that we all flock together as one. Woo!
Bruce for king.
Okay. So that concludes today's annual town hall. It looks like the sun's about to rise, which means it's election day and time for us to choose our own fate. From the Lake of Lakes, I'm Be the Bee, signing off.
Bye-bye, Beanie. Bye-bye, Beanie.
Who you gonna be voting for? Alligator. I'll be voting for pizza. Papa, who you gonna be voting for?
Oh yeah, Bernie. Bernie the duck. No, it's Kentucky the duck. The duck. No, that's Kentucky the duck. Oh, Bernie's the duck. Bernie's the duck. Bernie's the duck. I see you in the trash bag.
Sorry, everybody. It seems we're having some technical difficulties on our Lake of Lakes, because that happens all the time. So, here, how about I tell you a story while we wait? Okay? So once upon a time, there was this dinosaur in the lake. His name was Jimmy. So Jimmy, he came from out of town, just like our birds in these recent months. So this dinosaur, he wanted so bad to be a journalist. He just wanted it so bad. So he saw a sign on our stone and got the job, and then he tried to eat everybody, and then I got the job. That concludes our story. Okay, thank you, everyone.
legislative but the public know it. And it's just
So everyone
why
stand up
not?
for right. It's election day. Celebrate. Everyone gather together because it's a democracy. I love to see. Now's the time that we can listen to everyone. Lots of fun. Whatever everyone under the sun, it's election day today.
It is I, Goose the Goose, and I alone can lead you on. Snout and trout, pearl swirl, be the bee, and even pop the duck.
What's with him? Something about him. Oh, well, good luck. Today is election day. Celebrate. Everyone gather together because it's a democracy. I love to see. Now is the day that we speak in and listen to everyone. Lots of fun. One for everyone under the sun. It's election day today. One vote for everyone under the sun. It's election day
Welcome to today's Grand Assembly. 100 species there, everyone votes. And the first on the docket's the president.
No, 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 I'm running for king.
No, the only positions for president.
I will change the rules. I alone can fix it. That's what I'll do as your king.
I call us to order today in an orderly fashion.
The media is lying to you.
Let's now begin the debate between our two candidates, then we can vote. So what will you do about the media? Do you believe in our freedom of speech? Huck,
We will fight to protect our freedom of press and the journalists. That's what we'll do.
Goose the
I will end the news. I'll tell the truth myself. That's what I'll
What will you
do.
do about my children, my babies? We care while I'm gathering nuts.
rooster.
I will close the schools, enlist your children to fight with us. That's what I'll do as your king.
We will fight to protect
No,
the
no, no.
teachers in school for our children. That's what we'll do.
And what you believe in should all have a vote. Put the dime.
We will fight to perfect
No, you
our imperfect democracy. Things will improve.
Push the goose.
I will end the vote. Fix all
You'll
the
tear us apart and divide us in two. Here we learn together. It's not only you. To
was young, I knew I'd fly to higher heights, above the sky, beyond where any bird has flown. Now I'm grown, the only one who sees the lights that only I was chosen as the chosen one. Only me, only me. I alone tell the truth, fake media lies. Only I tell the truth when others won't. I alone fix the problems in society. Only I can heal all our country's wounds. like this, sopranos.
Bruce is great, Bruce is glorious, Bruce will keep us safe. We will be victorious because Bruce is great.
No, no, no. Must be more patriotic like this, altos.
Bruce is great, Bruce is glorious, Bruce will keep us safe. We will be victorious because Bruce is great.
No, no, no. It must have more zeal like this. All together now.
Bruce is great, Bruce is glorious, Bruce will keep us safe. We will be victorious because Bruce is great.
Terrible, just terrible. Earl, bring me my war medals, war medals. Long live the king. More medals, more medals, more medals. Into the breaches, to some will not survive. We will sing songs about your glorious demise. Into the breaches, a sacrifice for your king. As long as I'm alive, long live the king. More medals, long live the king. More medals. To the oceans, to the vast abyss. For the glory of your all-glorious king. To the regions, far beyond. For the light of your everlasting soul. Long live the king. Long live the king. Long live the king. Long live